Hey guys, today is VEDA day 13. No, 13, 13, something like this. I thought I remembered, but I don't. My head hurts like a bitch from all the writing I've done today, so I thought it would be a good idea to take a break and make a vlog. Woohoo! Today's video is both inspired by Yumi's video from yesterday, if I'm correct, and a thing, well, not so much a thing as a situation that I witnessed a couple of weeks ago. I think it was last week. I will sketch this situation for you. A man and a woman were here to check out our asparagus peeler that we wanted to sell because my parents got a new one which was better. And my father introduced me to them. This is my eldest daughter, blah blah blah, the usual. Then after they inspected the machine, they got inside and my mother got some coffee ready and everything, and they talked for a bit. And something just really bugged me about the whole conversation, because the man was talking all the time and the woman, well, they were husband and wife, as you might gather, but the man was talking all the time, and the only thing the woman ever said was, "Yeah, that's right. No, like tiny sentences, and she only spoke to reinforce her husband's words, and never actually saying something that sounded like she thought up on her own. And it was so, it just gave me the chills, because maybe it was because she was shy, but I couldn't shake the feeling that it was something else. So a couple days later, I talked to my mother about this, and I asked, why do even things like that exist? Why does this woman behave like this? Why still in the 21st century are there women that behave like this, so subservient and just gross? It just grosses me out, like, completely, that this woman is not allowed or something to have a mind of her own. It's just So I asked my mom, how is this still a thing? Then my mom told me that she was probably raised very old-fashioned. And then I wondered, why do people still raise their children like this? Then my mom said, well, it's probably because their parents raised them like that. For instance, my grandmother, not my mother's grandmother, was raised by her father, who told her all the time that she was stupid and wasn't good for anything and she should just shut up and listen. And she truly believed that because her father told her that all the time. And then she met my grandfather, who didn't really change anything about it. So she spent her life shutting up and doing everything that she was told by her father, because she really thought that she was stupid, that she wasn't good for anything except cleaning or taking orders. And after seeing Yumi's video, it got me thinking, like, why are we behaving like this? Why are we thinking that being fat is the most despicable thing you can be? And then I thought, how did it happen that men started thinking that they were better than women, or women accepting the fact that men were thinking that, and even thinking that themselves? Because we know from archaeological finds from ages ago that in the prehistorical world, women were actually godlike. I mean, you know, the fertility statues? Women were celebrated because their bodies could produce life, and that is the closest thing to a god that you can get. I think I stole that sentence from someone. I'm not sure who it was, but I really agree with that. How can you even begin to think that a creature capable of giving life is a lesser being than you? It just blows my mind away that this happened. How the world got from this society where women were celebrated and worshipped and actually important people, to this world where women were scorned and locked up and thought they were stupid and belittled all the time. And why did anyone let this happen? Well, you could say because men are stronger than women, but this is a really stupid and too obvious answer, because that would mean that our society is based purely on physical strength, which is not true. I don't know about you, but I haven't seen a lot of politicians who are actually bodybuilders. Well, apart from Arnold Schwarzenegger. What is the reason that this transition happened? And I just cannot seem to find a good answer, and it distresses me immensely, because what if it happens again? I mean, we are now at the point that women are mostly thought of as equal to men, which is like, duh. But what if that transition happens again? If we don't know how it happened, it could happen in 10 years, in 20 years, and I don't want to. I like society as it is now. I know it could be better. I know, especially in America, women are still so discriminated all the time. And it just sickens me to my stomach that it's still happening, and that people are actually still thinking that a person with a penis is better than a person with a vagina. Like, holy fuck, that would be saying the same as feet are better than hands, or ears are better than eyes. And we all know that all those parts are important, but they're not more important than any other part. It's just beyond me that this ever happened, and that people still think that women are less than men. But we are not. And it just frustrates me to no end that I still have to explain these kinds of things to people, and that people don't understand why I'm so passionate about all of this. Because people still are assholes to women purely because they are women. And I just don't understand how that ever came to be. If you have any ideas, I'm just completely lost at this. Bye.